We are at the park. I got my driver's license renewed yesterday and I'm so happy. I just feel so free now. At the beginning of the quarantine, I was headed to the DMV that week. Well, that was my plan. And then everything shut down. And then during the quarantine, my license expired. And so it's been my husband doing all the driving. So he has just been doing the grocery shopping and the driving since it's just easier for him to do it when he gets home. Now I can just take Conrad to the park so that we can have a different place to exercise other than our neighborhood, which is just full of cars coming and going all the time, and there's really no sidewalks to walk on. So we're here at the park.
Mama's here.
Yeah.
Here.
Can you say hi? I've been wondering if I'm wearing my mask the right way because I see people with the blue side facing outward. And so sometimes I'm like, am I wearing my mask correctly? I don't know. All right, y'all. Here we go.
No.
You want to go back this way? Okay. Very good. Want me to hold your water?
No.
Okay. You can't really explore things and pick things up if you're holding your water. Be careful. No, he's not. Conrad, be careful. Water. Oh, bright, isn't it? I don't know what to say. It's an odd group at the park today.
Wow.
I saw one other person wearing a mask. I know that there's an ordinance out, at least where we live, to wear masks or be fined. But I only saw one other person wearing a mask. It always feels so weird when you're the only one or you're only one of a few, and then you start to second guess yourself, like, I'm doing the right thing, right? When I walk past people, I acknowledge them or I say hello. And not everybody does that, I get it. But then every now and then I get people who kind of turn this way or intentionally look ahead so that they won't have to say hi to you. It's so weird. Social interactions, they're difficult. They don't have to be, but they are. Anyways, we are headed home. Conrad did not enjoy that as much as I thought he would. He had moments, but I could tell that he's tired and hungry. So we are headed back home. We're headed back home, right? Okay, we're back home. You know, on second thought, I'm glad I wore my mask. I'm glad I followed the rules. And in the spirit of gratefulness, grateful to be healthy, and in the spirit of all of those who have been lost to this virus and who are sick with it, and in the spirit of protecting other people over myself. So it's a good thing. Is that another broken crayon?
No,
It's really annoying how the crayons, when they fall off this table, they usually break. Nothing annoys me more than broken crayons. I heard you, Conrad. I'll make you an octagon and I'm going to go back and finish cooking. Okay? Okay.
What's this? Dress, and it's blue dress.
You like that song? Yeah? Y'all see my very disorganized cabinets. I thought about organizing them one day, but honestly, I don't care. As long as I can see what I need, it doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna make some eggs. Conrad has not been eating eggs lately. I don't know why. Turn that up a little bit. So that I don't waste the eggs that he hasn't been eating, I'll just eat the eggs off of his plate. He's just all into carbs right now, and that concerns me because at this age they're supposed to get a lot of protein. So I don't know. It's always a challenge feeding toddlers. They get so picky sometimes, you know. So you're gonna eat everything off of your plate instead of your eggs? You haven't even tasted them. This is so frustrating. Okay, if you're done, you're done. If you're all done, you can go. Are you all done? I'm not sure about these cucumbers. See that looks weird. But I'm gonna taste it. Yep, they're bad. Oh man. What I feared would happen has happened. The ants have infiltrated Conrad's sandbox. Even though we have ant protection in our grass that we had to buy ourselves because the lawn company here isn't doing anything about it, hasn't worked. And I think the ants are also building something underneath the sandbox too. So I'm gonna get rid of the sand because my husband is allergic to fire ants. I don't think Conrad is. I think he's been bitten before, and I think he just reacted how you normally react with just the swelling and But these ants are kind of large, and you can't see a whole bunch of them in the sandbox. But I've seen a few. But they mostly have been traveling underneath the sandbox here. And I've seen some kind of walk across here. I was sitting outside watching Conrad, but now I'm sitting inside at the door watching him. Oh my gosh, my windows are so dirty. My husband and I are coming up on our 10th anniversary at the end of the month. And before the pandemic happened, we had planned to probably do a weekend trip somewhere in Texas. We used to go down to the hill country for our anniversary once a year, back when we had vacations. We haven't had a vacation to ourselves in a long time. I would say at least 5 years. We haven't had our own vacation, just us as a family doing what we want to do, enjoying the things we want to enjoy. The only vacations we've taken is to see family, and even though that's wonderful and everything, it's not the same as going on your own family vacation. We've just financially can only manage one vacation a year. I would like to one day take trips to see people that we haven't seen in a long time and not worry so much about that. Or, do things for people who need help and stuff like that. I would love to be able to do that one day. I think that's something we should start praying for. I haven't been able to do my quiet time in the last couple days, and I always feel a little bit down and a little bit having more difficulty coping when I didn't get to do that, because that's encouragement for me. It's something about having time with God, not just to pray, but to also read scripture is just uplifting for the soul, cleansing for the heart and mind, and it's just gets me ready for the day. And I haven't been able to do that in the past couple days. So that would also explain why I'm in the mood that I'm in. Yes, Conrad? What's your question?
I need some more water.
You need some more water?
Need some more water.
I think it's lunchtime. Wouldn't you like to eat?
No.
You just want more water?
More water.
Okay. More water, please.
More water.
Cooking the chicken a little bit because he doesn't like it in big chunks. Just clipping it up with some shears. Conrad, come eat. You don't want chicken soup?
No. No.
Come sit up here.
No. No. No.
You want to take your nap first?
No way.
My goodness, what happened to your bookshelf? Look at those books. Are we reading that one?
We need that one.
Okay. Okay. Go get another one.
Another one.
Oh. Hello everybody. I'm gonna close the vlog here. I'm sorry I look such a mess. I am taking down my hair extensions, as you can see, and I'm gonna put in new ones this weekend. Oh, my phone almost rang. I'm gonna put in new ones this weekend, so that's why I look like this. But anyway, I'm gonna close out with a verse. Get it from here. Two connected to each other. Let's pull one apart. Okay. have seen brutal people abuse others and grow strong like trees in rich soil. Suddenly, they disappeared. I looked, but they were gone and no longer there. Psalms 37, 35 through 36. I remember when I found this verse because someone had asked me, and even I wondered myself, why do some people who are just awful people seem to get away with having such a good life and having just everything? This verse is one of the answers. I looked around and they were no longer there. So there are consequences that we just don't see. Anyways, I hope that you all have a great weekend. Yeah, great weekend, great week, and I will see you soon. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you would like to. Bye. Take care.